What's going on, guys? I think we're going live here. Loading it up. Getting it going. Stuff kind of crashed. But we are here and back. Alright. We should be, I think, live on all of our channels. Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Area 77. What's this there? Oh, that's Devious. I think we're... Oh, snap. Oh, no, it doesn't actually... I don't think it actually goes live. Okay, it's just the preview. We'll wait for it to go live on the official MLBB. Alright, let me view my account.
I just upgraded my
Yo, chat. I think we're here. Hopefully. Yeah, we're live. Okay. All right, we're live. Yo. I'm here. It just took a second for the delay to happen. We're here. We got the AOT tournament happening. I'm trying to get a hold of Area 77.
oh my god. One ram.
Hopefully Area 77 didn't take the loss to
I
BTK.
don't think
Rough.
11. Oh, road wait.
So we'll see. We're trying to get him in here though. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back.
Cow, no. Road wait.
Let me see if I can get a hold of Area 77, chat. Yo.
Hey, yo, what is up, Aiko? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Hey,
We're live.
live?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. How you guys doing?
At least we're live on my channel on Moonpies, but we're waiting on we're trying to figure out where Area 77 is before I go live on the actual like Facebook or the actual not Facebook, the actual official MLBB.
All right. But yeah, as I said to you earlier, I had a bit of problems with my electricity, but should be sounding good now, I hope.
Yeah, I mean you sound normal to me.
I
Sounding good to me. We're trying to get a hold of Area 70. I see someone in Area 77's voice chat.
Oh, their voice chat's below us. But yeah, a chat. Anybody got some spare flex coins to borrow me? Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
A boy trying to get. Oh, there we go. There's Area 77. All right, let's get it. I don't have like I mean I have overlays for in game. I like tried switching things over to my proper overlays for the AOT, and then my stream crashed.
See, is that the reason that it crashed? I got you.
Yeah. Can I drag people? No, I can't. Access See, Wheezy's gonna hop in too, so, and then we'll go live here in a second on the official.
That's dope. How you want to run this?
We'll see. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. I think we're gonna trio it. I don't know. We'll find out.
I'm down for yeah.
I think we're gonna trio it up. Moonpie, can you give Wheezy access to this channel?
Yeah, is he in the server?
Yeah, he's in the server, I think.
Okay, let me check.
I think maybe not.
He's
me.
I don't see him.
Hold on. Let me get him in the server.
Not yet. That's probably why.
That probably is why. I wonder why he's not in the server. He's an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, chat. Make sure to like and share the stream. We're gonna be going live here. I don't think we got too many cameras. Oh,
There he is.
You check out my my sick edit, Aiden.
I did see your sick edit. There you go, Wheezy. What up, Dad?
There we go.
If I could do it, like,
Guys,
Hey, Weezy, what's up?
hey, nothing much. Hey, G, can you share your
Yeah.
if I had the skills, absolutely.
Appreciate you.
There you go. There we go.
You guys let me know when you want me to start.
All right, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got this viewable. Let's see. You're casting, right, G?
Yeah. I think we're just gonna trio it up. We'll just
Yeah.
we're kind of Sherry said we can just keep it kind of like casual. I mean, it doesn't have to be like super like, you know, sweaty and professional. Just because, I mean, we're coming from like the NACT and stuff like that, so we can kind of
Yeah, dude, just casting for like
yeah.
5 hours.
Well, that's kind of why I'm here, you know. Gonna
Yeah, we need you.
break the load a little bit here, but nice to meet you, by the way, Steph.
You too.
I'm Steph. I come from South Africa, bro. And to anyone in the chat, I'm from South Africa.
All right.
South Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I lived in North Africa for a year.
Oh, whereabouts in North Africa?
Egypt. Yeah, I was in Egypt for an entire year. The
Damn.
Red Sea was in my backyard. I was in the military for 6 years.
Hey, man, that's dope.
Yeah, that's
Turning
fun.
this down a little bit. Turning
Gee,
them
I
up,
cut my
chat.
dreads, bro.
I seen. I stepped into your stream and I was like, what the? Oh boy, that's Wheezy. Oh boy, got the fade and the slick bag, bro. I was like, damn. This is a different tournament, yes. Not an ACT. All right.
So how many matches we doing today?
There's 3 best out of 3s. Devious Activity versus Area 77. Then we got Team Ace versus Exploitatos, which is Private's team. And then we got Sovereign versus Apex Predators. All BO3s.
Perfect.
All right, so
All right, guys, there you have it. It's gonna be some fun matches.
let's get it. I'm gonna go live on the official. They're loading in here. We're going live like right now. Yeah. Once I figure out where the go live button is on their channel.
Well, here we are into the draft. Devious Activity, Area 77. We've seen them fresh out of the NACT, going back at it for another tournament, and that just shows you their tenacity and they're eager to strive for greatness.
Strive for greatness, definitely. We're gonna be diving here into the game. Finally live. If you guys are just now tuning in, this is the Attack on Titan Influencer Tournament. KOLs were invited out to this tournament and have essentially sponsored these teams, right? So we're looking at currently at Area 77 going against Devious Activity. Again, all of these teams kind of have played out quite a bit on the NACT, and now we're just jumping right back into another tournament. There's quite a bit of diamonds on the line for this tournament, if I'm not mistaken. It's like 100,000. So quite a bit of diamonds. Pretty good prize.
Is there a cash prize? Is it
no cash prize? No.
Pure
No,
diamonds.
Pure diamond.
First place is the 40k. Second place 20k, etc. Pretty high
okay.
prize pool, if I might say.
Yeah.
Who's playing right now? Somebody's
Oh yeah, what up, Private? Boy, we're gonna have all the casters in here.
Hey, we
Where's
got the
volume?
gang.
You guys can hear them. You guys can hear them, right? You can hear them talking in the voice chat.
Here, who?
Where's it? Is there
going on,
in-game
guys?
volume?
I just turned the in-game volume on.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
should
we're
be
good
able to
now.
hear now.
I'm just trying to figure out. So we're starting on. This is the first
I will
of
choose
the
my own
Your
path.
team is
of the
banning.
nights, right?
Yeah, this would be the
Yeah.
first game of the night. Yeah.
I am a daughter of Northern Vale.
Your team
I
is
swear
Yes,
to
be.
protect it till my last breath.
Area 77 and Devious Activity going at it. We are live on the official MLBB NA YouTube as well. So
Did Devious Activity lose?
No, they won.
No, they haven't lost yet. They're undefeated.
Yeah,
So
at least
far.
in the NACT. Area 77 lost to BTK though.
Your team is banning.
This will be the first match that we get to see Devious Activity go up against Area 77, though. This is not something we got to see in the NACT. So if you were wondering how these two would face off head to head, you're about to see it, which is one of the main reasons why a lot of us are here, because we want to see who the new faces are, or are we going to see repetitive faces? Devious Activity, though, I mean, they're a mixture of familiar players. Area 77, same thing, but they do have some new additions to their teams.
Hey, and also, guys, there's a bit of a special rules for this tournament as well, so that nobody
falling
knows.
stars
Martis, Yin,
brought
and
us
Fanny
here.
cannot
Your
be
team
banned
is
in this tournament at
Mhm.
all. So we're definitely going to be seeing some spicy Attack on
As
Titan sort of
fleeting
skins
as a
maybe coming out. I believe there's
snowflake
also
is
maybe
red,
some bonuses
as
for maybe picking these
timeless as a
heroes up as
glacier's
well.
heart.
So really keen to see it. I mean, we're going to go straight into it, you know?
30,000
We got the Martis being picked up by Oz and
I'm not a
QT.
single
And the
They're,
Yin
they're gonna
possibly.
rock the whole. Yeah, they're gonna rock the whole Attack on Titan gig right here.
Hey, man,
I mean,
I'm all for it.
if I had to first pick any of the Attack on Titan heroes, I would go for Martis first. I just feel like
You-
this is a safer option.
Hey,
I mean, but
you wouldn't
can
pick
go
that
for the
Fanny up?
Fanny too. No, I'm not picking that, bro. I'm pushing 30, bro. There ain't no way I'm moving Fanny like that no more.
You know, that carpal tunnel comes real hard sometimes.
Your team
When it
is
comes to moving them fingers real fast. But yeah, we're not gonna see Pyreston Hill coming in for that Yin just yet. But we might see this Fanny coming in from Kush. I'm real keen.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Kush is a very flexible player when it comes to a lot of these heroes. He has one of the highest hero pools I've seen. He often would rotate around a lot of positions in the North American scene. He's played with a lot of the great teams, BTK. I think he played for like Ackerman before too.
Rise beyond
So
I'm
greatness.
bored
you can
with
definitely
chatting.
expect the unexpected with him. But speaking of expectations, T is going to go ahead and pick up that Guinevere alongside that Yuzong double fighter composition, which means we most likely will see that Guinevere run in the roam.
T-Rome? I don't think I've seen that before.
T is now roaming. Yes.
Oh, right. Sorry, I am from South Africa, guys. Don't blame me if I'm not too familiar with all of the players. But I do know T playing for BTK as the XP laner. So, but
Yep,
yeah, I mean,
he's a main XP, but that was one of my questions too. And that was kind of me questioning Devious Activity's higher level gameplay. If that's going to be one of their faults, because those little things do matter, especially when it comes
Where
up to
there
like
is
a team like
light,
BTK,
there
Gaming
are
Gladiators.
also
When you
shadows.
switch roles, it can definitely be more challenging.
hey, talking about Gaming Gladiators, man, I'm a huge Dota player. And when I heard that Gaming Gladiators, they're like Titans from Dota, like sponsored an ML team, I was so hyped. Damn. Those guys are my heroes from Gaming Gladiators. So I'm really keen to see how they do in the NACG coming up.
And boy,
Well, I'll tell
huh?
you what, they've never disappointed. TOB's been right on the money.
Hey, they were looking
At
a
least
little
for
rough
the
against
NAC.
OS,
In the-
but then they like
oh
clapped
yeah,
back.
yeah. You
Yeah,
seen that?
yeah.
I was like, am I
Come on,
tripping?
Dexter. It's our
Your team
showtime.
is banning.
Oh, they came back. which was crazy. I want to see if someone picks up like a Yin or a Fanny here. I mean, I think Kush knows how to play Fanny, if I'm not mistaken.
Your team is banning.
Sorry, did you just say
He
that?
does.
Like, did you say like his old squad was called Ackerman? Like,
Yeah,
like it's
Kush.
written in the stars here. Like,
Yeah.
Mikasa Ackerman gonna come out just now. I'm keen.
But he's played on BTK before too. Like Kush just been all over the place.
100%. Like he also went to Liga de Matam too. So,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
like he played for a team over there. So, and I was wondering if Kush was coming back or not, or if he was still playing overseas. But now he's back,
I
and
know,
I mean,
dude.
they've been
when I heard
killing
he was
it.
back, I was surprised. But I'm glad he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, absolute domination into the NACT scene, you know, and their next game is against GG, which I mean, at the end of the day, it's like two powerhouses going at it at this point.
Is banning.
Almost like this game.
Fight. Fight for the ultimate
team
answer.
I'm a little concerned that these players might not have the AOT skins themselves. You know, they might be just picking up this Smartest, this Fanny, and then like,
Well,
oh wait, it's just
I'm
like
concerned because I feel like Area 77 is going more for like a not a normal what they would pick in NACT, but I feel like Devious Activity is going full try hard right now.
yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't feel like I see Liu Yi too much picked up in any sort of pro game, so it's definitely a hero that I'm a bit surprised to see here. But I mean, all the other heroes seemed generally sort of okay to pick up in this sort of try-hard atmosphere. I mean, there's diamonds on the line, man. You got to get them dies. Buy those AOT skins.
Team is picking.
Sir, what's your command?
There's the Fanny.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, Fanny being picked up here. Definitely. I mean, we've already seen two fighters being picked, so we're not going to be seeing a Yin probably on the land of Dawn. But the Martis is here, so we got two Attack on Titan skins coming out. I love it. I mean, Fanny's a great counter to the Lo Yi, right? Like just being able to dive in there and take care of the Lo Yi before she's even able to do anything. I kind of want to see what they do there. Natan's been making a pretty big comeback on the North American scene, so seeing them, you know, hesitate and go through which one they'd want to here, I can understand it. But Carry being the tank breaker, I mean, the Francos there, the Thamus, and the Martis, I feel like the Carry's definitely the play here.
Yeah, the carry has been a high priority target. I mean, even just within the recent NACT that we've seen today. It definitely can deal that late game damage. The speed light wheels will be huge, especially soaking into that Thomas and that Martis. You are going to have to watch out for the Franco, though. Having that suppression on the table can definitely be a problem. And also, it's an answer for Kush on this Fanny. And it really synergizes well, considering they do have the Liu Yi. So the Liu Yi will make up for not having the Group CC tank. And then you have Martis, who's a little bit more flexible with CC as well with the motor coils. So I like what I'm seeing. It's untraditional, but it keeps things interesting. And you are going to go ahead and see Brody locked in for the final pick at Area 77.
Hey man, they're the skins. There they are. They were just baiting us with those default skins. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Torimo with that Fanny. I mean, not with Fanny, with the carry. I mean, that hero definitely a bit interesting with the builds. I mean, I don't really know how you build it now. I believe it's a bit of a hybrid one with the changes to a passive. So we might be seeing just like a bit more attack damage used to what we usually used to seeing with like the full tank sort of stuff. So that's probably what he's going to try and do.
And we are jumping into it now as both teams are revving up. Devious Activity formed with a lot of great players across the North American scene from powerhouse teams going up against Area 77, who did place inside of the top 4 for the last NACT fall season, and with a lot more familiar names, but also some new additions. As we are jumping into Land of Dawn, this is game number 1 of the Attack on Titan tournament. Anybody's match for the battle of 100,000 diamonds.
We just gotta kind of focus on these skins right now, you know. Like look at this Fanny skin. Kush over here hitting the flickers. I mean the TPs, not the flickers. Just absolutely wild. We're already seeing like an insane engage too.
I'm just hyped to see a Mikasa on a Fanny. Like I feel like that Mikasa, like you should almost change Fanny's name to Mikasa. Like it literally
it was
works
a
out
long
so
running.
well.
it was a long-running thing, man. You had this Mikasa hero, like, it was obviously inspired by Attack on Titan on this hero called Fanny, you know, and like it's been about a few flipping years, and now we've finally gotten that collaboration we all wanted. So yeah, I mean, this is a great way to debut it.
Yeah, and speaking of debut, you are looking at some early engagement on the way. We were trying to see how this Liu wrap into it in the mid lane, though. Big battle going on the way. Some massive damage from the Yin Yang. Not going to be able to hit the mark, but forcing JQD back to the base to recall. Already showcasing some early engagement, which is kind of foretelling what's about to happen when they fight it out on these neutral objectives.
Uh-oh.
Bit of a fight bottom here. I mean, Brody, I feel like Brody should win lane against Carry in most sort of situations here. Carry is still pretty good at man fighting, especially with like if you go for like a bit of an early sort of boots build with like the warrior boots for the extra defenses. I feel like that could definitely work, but Brody should be winning the lane most of the time. As we see a bit of a gank on the top lane. I mean, this should be an easy decimate coming in from Martis. Great pickup from Levi. Oh, but we got some Mikasa skills coming in from Kush. I mean, that's what we're here to see. So I'm thanks, man.
Yeah, you asked if he could play Fanny. Well, there you have it.
Yeah,
Able to get the first kill for his team, and now making his way back over to that purple buff to get that energy prior to taking this turtle. We know Fanny is one of those heroes which main focus is to kind of pave the way in the early game, right? You want to get some kills and bridge that gap to give your team the advantage. And right now that may be what we're seeing. And that's also honestly the same story for the Martis. Even though the Martis is not as mobile, having the power of the decimation when it comes to the turtle fights can help you pretty much clear out a team if they're not careful with low HP. And that's going to be definitely something that I want to watch as we are closing in on it. But man, something that's been making us showcasing this Aurora combination with the Guinevere, the chain CC, way too much to deal with. JQ almost being bursted down, barely getting out of there with a sliver of HP. But on the turtle, aggro has been pulled, and Tarzan Cutie focusing on the objectives.
Yeah, I mean, this Aurora here is definitely so scary in his right hands. We're going to see the retribution coming in from Tarzan QT. Pretty easy there. The Black Dragon form. Going to zone away any sort of members from Area 77. But yeah, talking about this Aurora hero more, I've heard all of my friends just say, like, Aurora's not that good. Aurora's not that good. And I'm like telling them, bro, like, it's literally, you turn this, like, pick-off sort of, like, niche sort of hero with the old Aurora into this team fighting boss, man. Like Frigid Glacier coming out from in like a 5-man is just an instant winner on a team fight, man.
Oh jeez.
Ooh, and speaking of wins, quick kill over there. Mikasa taking down Pariston. That's gonna be Mikasa's first kill of the game. He did take one death a little early though. That was the only death on their board. Yato though is gonna get a kill of his own. Finds JQD off screen. Speaking of kills, though, Mikasa, a little bit of a miscalculation, tried to clear those minions out. Did you see how easily Martis chained up those cables with the motor coils? He is definitely going to have to watch out for that.
Hey, man. Captain Levi, man, he's teaching his subordinate a lesson here. I mean, I feel like Tarzan QT should have a pretty good matchup in the Fanny. I do believe the Mortal Core, as you said, it should cancel out the steel cables to some degree. And plus Martis not being the easiest target to kill with that damage reduction as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm really interested to see how these two heroes match up between each other. I mean, that's what we're all here to see.
Yeah, and speaking of things that we need to see, JQD on this Franco, right? I mean, he needs to get a couple of good suppression plays in, especially since he selected at 4 Kush specifically on this Fanny. Kush hasn't been grabbed up with the Bloody Hunt yet, and I haven't really seen a rotation over to Toru. I mean, we're only 5 minutes in, but normally when you see that Franco, that should be kind of one of your main focuses is getting either to the gold lane or stopping that high mobile hero. But speaking of mobility, JQD does take down Toru. We just spoke on it, was able to draw the kill with the assist on to the marksman for the side of Devious Activity, and now we're looking like Area 77 is off to a good start.
Got Enchanted Talisman picked up by Yato here. Definitely such a strong item for a hero like Aurora. Being able to dish out any sort of that CC coming in from the second skill just locks it down so beautifully. And then, oh, Brody getting taken down. I mean, I can't say he's having the best game here, but he's definitely not doing too bad.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at his counterpart, or actually his enemy that he's going against in that matchup, Toru has found a death as well, but the difference is Brody does not have an assist. Now, Toru maybe a little bit ahead of him in the economy, but I feel like there's not that much of a gap. I mean, you're looking at a 100 gold difference. Mikasa, though, on the other hand, on the top side, is going to open up the map in favor for Devious Activity, claiming that turret, and that is getting a huge boost to possibly take some ground control. But that's only the XP turret, right? I mean, you still got to focus on what's going to happen with the gold lane. We need to either see the carry rev up toward that mid to late game or the Brody, but there can only really be one, and that's going to be based on these rotations that we're going to be seeing here in the next few minutes.
And I mean, you got to think about it, right? Like the carry is definitely more of the late game carry versus like the Brody does to pick off. But look at this.
That's going to be an easy decimate. Oh, but look at that Violet Requiem onto 3 with the Frigid Glacier lockup. I mean, that's going to be huge. But I mean, they haven't won the team fight just yet. But there comes the Fanny Mikasa for the cleanup. Shinzo was a Sageo, my friends. That's what we want to see.
Whoa.
What language did you just speak?
Wait, you guys don't know Shinzo Sasageo? That's like the motto for the Scout Regiment from the show. I don't know if you've watched the actual show.
Wow. I didn't know that's what they say.
I didn't watch it like that. That's crazy. That was actually really cool, man.
Oh no, that's I think it's the Japanese for give your heart, you know.
Oh, I don't watch it in, bro. I watch my animes dubbed, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Killing spree activated though. Kush 3-0-2 on the Fanny, having a really good game. 4-kill lead in favor for Devious Activity. Area 77 falling slightly behind. They did lose the turret on the top side. Turtle has spawned in though, and the question is who will be able to take this objective. You are looking at the marksman swap up to the top side now. Toru did rotate from the bottom lane to the top lane. I guess he just wants to play a little bit safer, knowing that he has a turret behind him, and they're not really going to overextend too far, considering they lost that turret. And Tarzan Cutie taking this turtle uncontested. Maybe we can get yet another objective for his team.
Uh-oh, maybe.
Okay,
we see a little bit of a TP. Ooh.
This is the version, but it's I mean, the Yuzhong's already sort of out there. I mean, we're going to have a little bit of confusion with Mikasa. The Yuzhong's name being Mikasa and an actual Mikasa in the name.
Bloody Hunt.
Oh, but then we're going to see Bloody Hunt comes out. Aurora's passive isn't activated, but it's not going to be enough. Mark UT will take the kill there.
It's so funny that her passive procced, but like the yin yang also procced, and they like didn't even care about your passive at that point. You just immediately got sucked into the yin yang.
Yeah, I feel like it's just it's a slightly worse Melina Blessing, you know. We're not able to move. I guess you get more HP back. That's the sort of advantage of it. But I mean, Melina Blessing just seems to be a lot more like viable when it comes to just looking at the passive strictly, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, and right now you are looking at 7-4 on the scoreboard. Map control going in favor for Devious Activity. Area 77 losing that turret. It's just going to make it a little bit more awkward for them to try and close the distance. You're already seeing a little bit of an aggressive play from Mikasa, though. Kush is in the bush. Do they know he's there, though? Does he come out? Does he wait for Isolde? Marksman may be able to get caught out with the cutthroat. The cables go through and able to shut him down, showcasing an amazing Mikasa skin on that Fanny to draw that as well. 8-4, and that's what we call baiting out the opponent.
Amen. I mean, I was really keen to shout some more sort of Attack on Titan stuff with a yin. I mean, you surely know that line, Tatakae, you know?
Oh, gosh.
You
Guys
don't know
speaking
that
different
one?
languages.
We're
North
gonna see
American.
The Valorequiem, the
How about
Valorequiem
asking
comes
to
up.
pass in Japanese. He's on it. This is good.
That's crazy, man. You guys don't know about that. Anyway.
No,
Okay, I don't
we're,
need to speak
we're
Japanese.
anti-weebs around here, sorry.
Sorry. I'm obviously the biggest weeb around here. My bad, guys.
Yeah, it's
But
alright.
yeah, we're
I
gonna
mean,
see that Violet. We're gonna see that Violet Requiem and Frigid Glacier combo, as you guys were talking about, that you've seen a lot in the NACT so far. It's such a deadly combo, man. I mean, we're gonna probably see it a lot more in the NACT coming up. You know, maybe banning out Guinevere or Aurora once together, just to like sort of, you know, cancel out the combo.
Yeah, it's funny because we were talking about the marksmans, right? And you would think that you kind of mentioned it earlier, how the Brody would have an easier time. Speaking of plays, before we even get into that, heavy engagement on the bottom lane. Fitness
Jesus.
activated from Pariston, running on the stun. This is going to go ahead and use that Carter Inferno as well. There goes the Bloody Hunt for the stun onto
my.
Yasuo. I saw falling into Toru's hands. We'll be able to get the kill. One member falling, and now Area 77 pushing back. But look at Kush. He smells blood, man. He's on fire. When does he stop? sitting
Tatakoi.
currently 4-0-4. Tatakoi, there you go. As Mikasa went through the mid lane. Tarzan Cutie able to get a kill of his own. No, not able to take down Yato, and now a counterplay as Mikasa will shut him down. 2 members falling for Area 77, increasing the kill lead 11-4.
I mean, we're just
Exactly
seeing
what-
a fantastic game by Devious Activity at this point, right? I mean, you see every initiation that they take, they have a motive, and then they just execute it so well, being able to just entrap the team that they're facing. Looks like Area 77 wants to do something here.
Yeah, they want to invade, but there goes a Violet Requiem. Kush able to get that Lord. Toru will take down Marcutie with that killing spree activated. And honestly, the zonage and Lord control from the side of Devious Activity is just too much for them to handle. Speaking of
Oh
handling
my
things, though,
God.
still cables, one-on-one matchup. Full control. Oh, delete. Back to Task Manager. Down goes Pariston Heal into the hands of Kush.
And more.
Ooh. Here comes the torn apart memory, and straight away, T wants to take the kill. Will do that. But yeah, oh, Franco also pulling with the immortality. He's gonna get knocked up with the Yuzhong. Straight away, mega kill for Toru here. I mean, this carry's game is stellar right now. She's gonna be able to carry this really hard against all of these tanky targets coming in from Area 77.
Yeah, now that'll put Devious Activity in a position to possibly open up this map in their favor, right? They're going to go ahead and seize that tier 2 turret, maybe able to get the inhibitor Lord on the bottom side. Big play on the way, Black Dragon hovering around from Mikasa, maybe able to drop down. Kush will go ahead and take a turret. Massive damage with the Furious Dive enhanced. Harrison does fall. That is a kill going into Mikasa's plate. They are going to go ahead and now seize the opportunity, try and take one of these inhibitor turrets. The Lord is at about 5% HP, does get bursted down. The inhibitor on the top side has fallen, and the base has been cracked open. May be able to find a finish if they're not careful. Area 77 on the back end.
Yeah, I gotta say,
I'm
like,
surprised. Oh yeah,
yeah,
carry
go
on,
for it.
Jake.
You're good. You're good. What are
Okay.
you surprised about?
No, I'm just surprised about how this Martis did not have the early game that he sort of wanted to get. Captain Levi
Yeah.
sort of struggling on the sort of late game defense here. He's sort of just like a little bit of a punching bag at this point. I mean, look at this. He's gonna get caught by the Violet Requiem here. Not really taking that much damage, but in the back lines, it's gonna be a big fight coming out from Marky CT. It's gonna be a killing spree for Mikasa here as well. Oh man, I mean, look, it's just a bloodbath here coming in. I mean, actually, Area 77 are fighting this back pretty well. It's gonna be a mega kill for Mikasa though. I mean, this fight's still carrying on somehow. Tarzan's trying to get out here with the Mortal Coil. Looks like he's just gonna be safe. Ooh, what a fight.
Yeah, the yin yang right there was huge, especially when you group up together and you have the Lu Yi. That's when she starts to profit. And Lu Yi is one of those heroes. It's very hard to end the game. When you're trying to rush into a turret, close it out, and Lu Yi's on the other side of the table, she can keep you at bay with that chain CC. But speaking of CC, big knockup from the Spatial Migration. Violet Requiem does be activated. Furious Dive as well. T at about 25% HP. Trying to find some answers. Tarzan QD takes down T. One member left. Mikasa trying to fight it out. Mortal Core Zero's Wrath is going to connect. Decimation on top of it. And I saw will get the kill. Man, that was like a 4v1. This man was looking like Thanos.
I was saying the same
Trying to
thing.
get the fifth one.
I was like, can someone take out Mikasa right there? Like, what was going on? Boy was like a walking tank.
I say we just watch that guy run through the mid lane in 1v5 and see how that goes, because he was giving them a fight.
It's just like Levi said to Captain Owen in season 3. Give up on your dream and charge to your death. That's
I
what
thought
he
you were
said.
gonna say it. I thought you were gonna say a line in Japanese.
No, no.
I swear I thought he was about to.
No. I did watch the show in Japanese, but I did read subs. Okay, I don't speak full Japanese here.
Oh, no, you're good though. That's awesome. Bringing different dynamics to the board. You are gonna go ahead and see the battle on the way though. Yin Yang does get activated. It's gonna be a 3v3 matchup. Kush is gonna take down Marcutie. Lu Yi will fall. Can they get another? Toru's gonna find Tarzan Cutie. Make that 2 members. Can it be a third with the Speedy Light Wheels? But no, J Cutie gets away with the blink of an eye. But that's gonna open up the opportunity for Devious Activity to continue this pressure and control the Lord Pit.
It should be a pretty easy load for the side of Devious. The devious people here. We getting JQT's looking to fish a hook, but I don't know if he has the right follow-up for it. It's just I saw there, but JQT's probably gonna get taken out here by the whole gang coming in.
Oh my god.
No news.
They catch us. You do know some Japanese there. Oh, I mean, look at the cables. Look at the moves. Not gonna catch anyone, but he's at least showing it off to us.
Yeah, that hook in that bloody hunt definitely very premature, questionable. Nobody was there to really follow up, and now they don't have a roamer to help defend on this possible game ender. Yin Yang is there though. We talked about how the Lu Yi can give a little bit of pressure, but look at Kush trying to get to the back line. Is gonna take down Mark Cutie.
Wow.
This isn't Mikasa. This is Spider-Man. Year 1099. The way he's swinging through the land of dawn right now. You're going to see the knockup from Violet Requiem. T gets the kill onto Parison. Black Dragon hovering around for Mikasa. Toru shuts down Tarzan. Corner part memories a little premature, and down goes the base Crystal. In game number 1 of the Attack on Titan tournament, Devious Activity will win the first match in this best of 3 against Area 77.
Wild.
Pariston Hill kind of had a struggle in that XP lane against Mikasa. He was just dominating so hard on that Yuzhong. He won his lane. He managed to get the tower early, and then he managed to, make all the space necessary for his team to secure all those turtles, secure all those lords. It was completely impossible to approach them just because of how good of a job Mikasa was doing of zoning them out.
Hey, quick question. So, best of 3s today. What happens to the losing teams?
So the losing teams are, I'm pretty sure, just out of the tournament. Like, it's just
Okay.
like we're just doing a straightforward tournament. It's just like
Yeah.
going through like a regular bracket.
Okay.
Not nothing anything super crazy, but like the teams get to utilize some of the Attack on Titan skins, and they get to show off some of their things. But it looks like Area 77, I don't know what's going on with them. I know I've seen in my chat that someone needed Area 77. Yeah, because like NACT, like they gotta start training and stuff, and this is kind of like a fun tournament.
Oh, that's why Area 77 didn't, because I was gonna say their roster, not roster, but their picks in the draft. I think they're not trying to showcase their you know what I'm saying? Like they're 100%. Right.
They're not
there,
trying to give
maybe.
away any strats,
Yeah, because I mean, Area 77 is yeah. I mean, both of these are top teams in NA.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, literally, like the NACT just came out of nowhere, right? Like it just popped up. Like we were planning all of this like quite a while in advance, and of course, like everything in ACT is always on the hush, so we never get like an actual time until it like actually shows up. So we kind of ran into the same weekend as it.
So if I'm seeing this correctly, Area 77 have left the lobby. So I don't know what's happening there. I guess it's a forfeit out of this best of 3.
They want Milo.
Kush on his fanny was a bit too much for them to handle.
Yeah, it was decent for a minute. I feel like it wasn't one-sided until like that first Lord, and then they started turning things around. So Devious Activity may be the ones to advance then, or is this going to be put on hold?
I think it's I think it is
I think an advance.
Yeah, I think it's mainly because Area 77, like I was saying, like I seen someone posting in the chat that like again, NACT, Devious Activity is just gonna get it. Area 77 really has to prep for like the NACT and make sure they make it to top 8 and stuff like that. So we'll see if we could possibly get in the next set of teams and go from there. It should be Team Ace versus Private's team, right? Right, Private?
We see you looking there, son.
I was just in the other chat hyping them up, getting them ready for this sacrifice.
Oh God!
Sacrifice.
Yeah, they're ready. They're all bushy-tailed, bright-eyed.
You give them a pep talk.
I gave him the Captain America talk. Many of you may not be coming back.
Hey, you gotta give them the Captain Owen talk from season 3 Attack on Titan, bro. That would be more in theme for the
Oh gosh.
Got Milo in here.
Wait,
what up, Dad?
Are you playing Private, or is it just your team?
I didn't know we were. They said that we were just supposed to pick teams from our community, so that's what I did.
Oh, okay.
Poor Bastards.
Hey, we're on the official channel here, but
No, there's no lower bracket, guys. It's if you lose your series, you're done.
Yeah. Looks like they're pulling in everybody though. Hopefully we can get the games going early. That way people aren't.
So we're on the
having
second
to-
series for today then. Out of
Yeah,
three.
yeah. We already the BO3 kind of already
Fast
happened.
forward.
Again, like I said, Area 77. I guess had stuff they had to prep for or something. I don't know if they didn't get the memo that there was another tournament, but
There's a no. So guys, this isn't NACT. This is Attack on Titan.
this is canon in the
Both
show.
teams are fighting
wanna
via
confuse
ESP
nobody.
right now.
Yeah.
Like
This one-
it's like
this-
a
this two
genjutsu
different
fight.
tournaments.
This is a canon event in the show, bro.
Yeah.
This happened in the actual the series. So.
You had people see
They're-
Guinevere or Luigi picked up, and they're like, "Oh, NACT is weak, bro. This ain't NACT." Area 77 only picked that really just to have fun. That was more like a fun draft for them. Because trust me, when they get try hard, man, it's
Oh, I wish
Yeah,
you guys
teams
would
to
try
go
to,
against
to
them.
I wish the chat would try to tear apart the Exploitatos draft here because
oh god.
there's not going
Exploitatos?
to be
Oh, that's a good
any
name.
rhyme or
Excellent.
reason. The Exploitatos, yes.
They're just going at
I
it.
was also seeing some goofy drafts, man. I mean, I've never seen a Hanzo picked up in NACT before. I was hyped to see that. Fortunately, I didn't do too well.
Oh yeah. That was,
No, it did not.
no, that was interesting. And I was surprised some of the teams they were just letting like high meta picks go and trading it for like a carry or something like for first pick or like a.
I was very surprised at the high usage of Carry and Ruby. They played
Ruby,
very well though.
Really?
so just
Huh. I was actually seeing Ruby played a lot, mainly just because of the control. It's definitely like a CC meta at this point, like a control
I mean, that's
meta.
why Diggy's strong. That's why Diggy's strong, you know? Like,
Mm-hmm.
just because CC is so strong, having an option for all of it, like, that's sort of feels like what it is. I mean, we see that in the win rates in MLBB right now. It's like Diggy's like the highest win rate hero of all time right now. Like, it's pretty crazy.
What up, Joy Bosch? You gonna cast? You gonna be shy? We had Milo in here too, but he
ACT
like
bracket link,
bounced. Oh no, he's back.
I'll send it.
Mielo.
I'll send it.
Milo, as Zane would call him.
Milo, Mello. What did I call him during the last season? Meowlo.
Meow.
Oh, I wanted to cast the other game. Is this tourney with best of one?
No,
Nah,
it was
that's
BO3s,
three.
but I
Yeah,
guess
2 more
Area
series, 2 more
77.
best of threes.
Yeah, Area
Okay,
77
so
Right.
had
you
a
may forfeit.
bounce. Yeah.
Is that what I'm
Really?
seeing?
Yeah, they
might be
I don't,
Yo,
they,
Milo, you
they
put in
apparently
that
had
work
like some
today, boy.
practices to do. I know,
I
dude.
put in the
Like the
work
chat was
every
going
day, you know?
wild.
Yo, you was performing, dog.
Nah, I underperformed today.
Nah, bro.
Yes, I
first
did. It
game?
was not yellow standards, bro. I played like fucking chicken today.
Mellow Sanders.
Oh my gosh.
Is he talking? Can I not hear him?
definitely getting clipped.
No, it was fire. It was fire, bro.
Ivan, you
was,
muted.
It was fire.
No, I missed a lot of Ruby ults today.
You got private muted?
Disappointing. Oh no, I had him muted for. Oh, because we did a interview and I. had
Oh,
him
yeah, we
in
did,
here
yeah.
For some reason,
Ah.
I can hear him now.
All right. I was like, I hear him loud and clear. Yeah, the chat was going
I'm
crazy
gonna
for
be
you though.
casting.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta see. We
Cast fire.
gotta see
Alright, how do I
how you
cast, bro?
analysis a
Do I need to
game.
call out the ults?
Yeah, you
You-
gotta
you
call out.
uh,
You gotta speak fast like Eminem. You gotta be like Eminem with the rap
Oh,
god.
God.
I need a
Gosh.
max win
Yeah.
with the flicker in. Savage.
Savage. Ooh.
No, I wanted to cast the other one, like with draft and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I
So more
can't
like
do
a
anything.
panel.
I can't do play by play.
You said you can or
Give,
can't?
give us your
Can't do
analysis.
play by.
Try
No,
play
it's
by
okay.
play and just call
Yeah,
them
I'll-
alts. That'll probably be easiest. You could probably do that.
All the ults, okay.
Oh, no, just call them alts. You don't have to like know them specifically.
Yeah, you don't have
Gotcha.
to know all the
That's the
names.
easiest
And
thing.
if it's
I mean,
too
someone
hard,
said
just-
something. Someone said something about the Aurora thing, like Frozen Bridge.
Frigid Glacier. Yeah, I remember. I mean, I've been casting my own
Frigid
South African
Glacier.
tournaments. I've been casting my own South African tournaments, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
we got Milo in the building, guys.
Nah, that sounds like an ice cream brand, bro. I would not know that ult.
That sounds like an ice cream brand.
So what is it? Is that Aurora's ult? Frigid
Yeah,
Glacier.
yeah, it's that big like rectangle of death.
Ooh, okay. So for example, we can say something like Mark Curie with a 5-man Frigid Glacier. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, you gotta say it with hype as well, bro. You gotta be like, "Find that Frigid Glacier."
I got it. Mark Curie with a 5-man Frigid Glacier.
Oh God.
I got it.
just
You'll
kind of
get it.
mumble it in.
You'll get
I got
it.
it.
You'll get it, bro. It takes
Oh,
time.
pro
What is
player
this?
goes caster.
This was my calling. I talk too much in game.
He said this was my calling.
Very energetic though, which is good.
Hey, when
I think I
pro
do the
players
play-by-play.
retire, they become casters. You know that?
Yeah, this is the player elephant graveyard. It's casting.
Team 8 gonna get DQ. Where's Team Ace? They're late.
Hey man, I mean they're ahead of schedule because there was meant to be a best of 3 earlier, and
No
Ah,
excuses.
I mean, it probably works.
Exploitatos are ready.
Exploitatos.
can you tell us about that name,
Hot dogs.
Private? Can you give
Well,
us-
we were joking around on my stream because I'm like, dude, I need to get some people that I can exploit from my viewers to make up a
God.
team. And because I stream with the potato avatar, somebody was just like, "Oh, we're gonna be the Exploitatos." I'm like, "Bro, I'm taking that."
Oh, this is your team private?
Marking it. Yes, we're.
Whoa.
Don't put any hopes into us.
Oh God.
Whoa.
Just a ragtag group
have more
of
hope.
miscreants.
I'd have more hope if you were playing yourself, bro.
Oh yeah, I would love to. I didn't know we were even allowed to. They said that it was we were all supposed to be taking viewers from our community. And then I see freaking I'm sponsoring Area 77 and I'm like, bro.
Big shots at me, huh?
Oh
I
God.
sponsored them and then they ran.
It looks like we
Oh
got
yeah, that
everyone
was
in
you.
Team
Wow, you were helping them out too, and they just dipped. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's all good. The
That's probably
NACT is
work.
going on, you know. They got stuff to do.
I'm sure it's work.
Yeah,
Jay
there's a lot.
usually has work.
Yeah. It's pretty late. But it looks like both teams are looking ready to go.
Yep,
Snaps.
getting ready to jump in.
We're going right into it.
Your team
All right, you
All
got
right,
any
guys.
fanny players on your team, Private?
Right now I've been kind of trying to go over. We're trying to smoothen out our drafting options and how to counter certain picks and what we should be doing. So I mean, I'm actually kind of eager to see if they can kind of take what I've been trying to tell them and turn it into a successful draft here. Because I think the biggest weakness that we have right now is just kind of drafting what we like to play. And I want to see them kind of draft into a meta, draft into maybe some CC heavy compositions with some early game and damage. But we'll see how it goes out here.
Yeah, I mean they need to be prepared to face a fanny themselves because I know Mobile Wolf is really good on that hero, bro. So I mean we're gonna see that out. I know teams are encouraged to play these heroes. Really.
Your team
Also
is
that's,
banning.
Hey, we got Zeke here as well. Yeah.
Well,
There's a lot of
looks like,
chefs in the kitchen, bro.
You ever see a 10 cast? This is about to
10
happen.
Oh man.
Okay, we gotta take turns.
Everybody
take
gets
turns,
one
Anchor.
play.
I thought he said Zeke killed, not Ezekiel. I was like, Zeke killed is casting?
No, but we can run it, bro. So we're gonna go in order of the Discord call here. Aiko starts into like Afnan, and then Moonpie has a chance for the next play. You know, take it in line.
You guys got it. You guys got it.
All right. Well,
I mean, they,
as we are jumping into the match, we've got Private here. You're casting too, right, Private?
Your team is
Oh,
banning.
sure. Why not?
Perfect. Okay,
The
so
biased cast
Private-
of the world. The
Private
heroes
will be in here.
of Exploitatos coming out.
G, are you casting?
He
G done cut his mic off. Left.
threw up the
Left us
deuces. He's
alone.
like, bro, I'm just a producer now.
He said as soon as Private got in here, that was his cue.
He can take a break. We got me and you got the decibels raised and all the talking that's needed. We were just talking about these diggy bands too that are coming out here just because of the CC heavy compositions, and then the answer is like we got the Aurora and the Gwen, two of the biggest CC gals.
I will choose
No,
my
Milo
out there
can't
right
call
now.
out the Milo can't call out the frigid glacier anymore, man. Damn.
I'll let I'll be right back. I'll let you guys handle the draft.
Hey man, but yeah, if
Yeah, I
again-
would have known Diggies and Arlots, bro. Times Journey and Final Slash.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at you.
Yeesh. Oh, what's
okay,
Tigreal?
well-
Wait, I know it.
Yeah,
I know it. Tigreal with the 5-man implosion.
Oh,
yeah.
look at you. He's ready to be a caster.
Got you.
So I mean, I might as well do a bit of an introduction for myself for the people in the chat and the VC now and people and just joining in. I am Sepulga. I am a caster from South Africa, actually, trying to make it
Ooh.
a little bit here, just trying to make my face known a little bit here. So yeah, it's a pleasure to cast with you guys here for this bit of a fun tournament.
Interesting. I was
Welcome,
really
welcome.
trying to figure out the accent too as I listened to you earlier in the earlier matches. It almost sounded Swiss for some reason, but I'm
I thought it
terrible
was
with
British.
accents, so I have no.
Oh, we're gonna see no ban coming out straight away from Team Ace. I mean, they're gonna lock in the Matilda straight away here. I mean, Matilda also one of the heroes with the highest win rates in the game as well. Oma Angel will pick it up. Keen to see some cool guiding wins plays. For
She's
sure.
actually kind of really strong when it comes to. Thank God. We talked about this. I'm really happy with Matilda has been very strong because she can take a lot of these immobile comps and make them mobile, which is what you get here, especially with the Ixia, somebody who has to stand still for their ultimate to go off, and then you have a repositioning tool like Matilda with that guiding wind to bring you around the map, take you out of harm's way, or maybe even bring you closer to a better position for some engagements.
Yeah, I mean that works well with Ixia as well. With the full barrage, like you can take. I think Ixia can like fly along with it, like while she's using the full barrage. So that's
Yes,
like a
exactly,
pretty
while
funny
she's
combo
using
to
her
do.
ult.
Yeah, that's a pretty hilarious combo that I've seen a few times coming out. But yeah, I mean, Private, here comes your team draft. We got the Barretts, we got the carry. Those two picks cover each other pretty well because carry does do that percentage HP damage that does melt down the Barretts pretty well. So covering that for the counter pick, but we're going to see the Fredrin coming out, which I feel is pretty good. Might even be the XP Fredrin, maybe? Hasn't equipped Retribution yet.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know where it's going to go, but Fredrin has been he's been a mainstay ever since he even became a character. Just so much, he's just packed so much CC, so much tankiness.
So much
which allows
damage
him to
with
kind
that
of
ult.
sit there, and then damage with the Appraiser's Wrath, which allows him to be a big force when it comes to these objectives, to just sit there while other heroes maybe have to dance in and out of Lord territory because they don't want to get killed. Fredrin can just sit there, tank it, and then maybe try to get an ability with that retry off without much fear of being picked off.
And he's another target for that guiding wind, you know. He does greatly appreciate that extra mobility provided by Matilda. But we're going to see an Angela here. I mean, that's a hero that we haven't seen for a while, I believe. Was played in mid lane for a while in the NSC last time, I believe. But probably going to be a Roma here with the sprint. I quite like it with the Barats, just because he does suffer a bit with the regen. He does have a big HP pool, but now there's ult change. Detner's welcome did change so that he doesn't heal from it anymore. He does appreciate that extra survivability that Angela might be able to provide him in this game.
Yeah, and not just that, but Angela gives them a decent amount of early game coverage as well, so that they aren't just waiting on carry to kind of get that damage. This gives them a little bit of wiggle room until Barats can possibly get get some magic defense on him that where he kind of lacks up in the early game, and this gives us a little bit of damage in that early game and some wiggle room for these next two picks as well.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to see some interesting bans here. It's going to be 3 mages taken out already, Valentina and Faramis. I believe the Valentina maybe covered their Faramis pick. They were looking, hey, let's pick Faramis. Let's ban Valentina. No, teammates saw straight through that, immediately banning out the Faramis. But a Lunox pick. This pick has been a bit interesting for sure. Not so viable in the jungle anymore, but still a very, very strong mid laner to take up, especially against this Barrett's pick. So I like that coverage for themselves.
Yeah, and also Valentina it also would be a good pick to pick up to take the Heart Guard. ultimate from Angela as well to kind of cover it, which would make it even worse to be facing a Fredrin that has a heart guard, some Matilda out there. It'd be even tankier for them. I know we do kind of struggle with for Ramos picks, so I'm kind of glad they took that off the board there. What I do feel like we are kind of lacking, which is almost kind of a double-edged sword here, is maybe some backline dive, some possibilities of maybe closing the distance on that Ixia. However, they already have the Matilda, so it's like, do we want to waste a spot for a backline dive when Matilda's just going to be able to pull her away as well? And there we go. We're going to go ahead and get that Yuzong out there.
There's your backline dive for sure. I mean, that's like the most prevalent backline diver I've ever seen from the XP lane. I don't feel like there's anything else that you could pick in that role. Does pair very well with the Angela, just being able to go in and make that heart guard very, very useful. But talking about that Valentina, I believe Heart Guard is like not that great on her, if I'm not mistaken. Just because she can't use any other skills, it just gives them a shield, right? She can't activate any of other Angela's skills, right?
Yeah, but it does give them a shot. I'm actually gonna have to look into that now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure, because I know they took away a lot, which makes Valentina it's how she's kind of fallen off from the meta, is because like she used to have more that she could do with her IMU ultimate. When it came to like taking people's ultimates. Now you kind of have to be picky and choosy. Like we were talking about before, Tigreal's Implosion. If you take Tigreal's Implosion, yeah, you get the CC, you get the pull, but you don't have any of his defense. So you're basically a sitting duck out there. So you have to be kind of picky and choosy when you're taking ultimates from the enemy, which is why she kind of has, I want to say, kind of slipped from the meta just recently. And an Eve gets picked up. This is actually the second time I've seen an Eve tonight. She actually kind of fell off the meta for a while, and I seen her earlier today when it came to the NACT qualifiers, and then now.
Yeah, Eve has definitely been not doing too well in South Africa as well. Just because she's been getting nerf after nerf, right? It's like I feel like the devs just thought she was a bit too strong with the real world manipulation. That they just had to continuously nerf the way that she plays around it by nerfing the slows, nerfing the damage, and all that sort of that, etc. But yeah, we're gonna end off the draft with a Vexana pick here, which I think is like an underrated pick overall in this tournament. I feel like the Eternal Guard is such a strong teamfight spell, along with the Fear coming in from a second skill. So I'm keen to see it coming out from Winter here.
Vexana has slipped into the meta. We've talked before about how much CC has been prevalent right now in the meta, and Vexana is pretty much the queen of that. Every single ability she does has CC on it, and just such a wide area of effect, especially in the early game too. I'm really actually very happy. I'm actually a little bit more relaxed with this draft that I've seen from them to take on such an established team like Teammates. We're gonna see how well it actually plays out once we start this match off, though.
Yeah, I mean, let's get straight into it. I mean, we got a pretty hype game here. I feel like the Xborg is gonna have a really nice game versus this Barats in particular, just because Xborg is one of those tanky killers. Although this Heart Guard with the Yuzong is definitely a threat to take into account here. I mean, that Black Dragon form with the Heart Guard is just such a... You can't really play around it, man. It's just a strong sort of thing.
Yeah, and we already see the experience factor coming from the side of Team Ace. Oh My Angel doing a good job making sure that he has vision, feeding the team all the information that it needs to know about where the jungler's at and what it's moving on to and how fast he's doing that as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean, looking at the top lane, this is Aiko showing us. I mean, that's going to be an interesting lane. I mean, I feel like these are two very strong laning heroes, the Ixia and the carry. I don't feel like I see this matchup too often, though, as much as both of the heroes are kind of strong in this meta. So I don't really know who wins that one, but I'm interested to see how it goes. At the moment, though, Ixia does seem to be winning most of the trades. As we're going to see a red buff invade by Oh My Angel, but
yeah, and it looks like Oh My Angel just doing Matilda things, which is just basically being aggressive, being annoying, especially when it comes to the early game. You see a lot of damage coming down there. Not able to capitalize on it just yet. 3 members of Exploitatos coming in here trying to put on some damage, and you see Oh My Angel gonna have to be able to get away. Oh, we do have the last Insanity coming out, looking for the damage, picks up a kill onto Winter and Chill Pill Dre. That is 2 down for the Exploitatos.
Oh, totally no bias here coming in from our very own Privet Dancer here. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's going to be detrimental not only for the game in general, but in the top lane. Max Win with that boosted amount of farm, getting the kill onto the Angela, it's going to make this carry miserable in lane with that additional sort of resources to work with. As we're going to see the turtle spawning out in the bottom lane, I feel like teammates do have a better position to work with just now, as Matilda giving us a nice amount of vision.
Yeah, and I mean, still on it, we can see Winter trying to protect the buff for or Lilu there as well. But man, this Matilda is just a force right now. Is going to get slowed down there as they start on the turtle. They're focusing on the Matilda, but they're leaving open this objective, and they still can't get the kill on.
Oh my god!
Oh my! Angel is going to be trying to get away using that, and does get taken down by a tower. An unfortunate circling eagle for the Matilda there.
Yeah, she tried to circle eagle on out of there, but she unfortunately ran into the tower. But I mean, that was a huge play. She managed to secure the turtle for the team. They were already copped up trying to kill this this like little bird girl, and like it was a pretty easy kill, easy turtle kill for Team Ace. But yeah, I mean, I guess my suspicions were confirmed when it came to this XP lane with the Fredrin. That's a pick we haven't seen too much of, actually, is the XP Fredrin. We usually see him in the jungle these days, if I'm correct.
Yeah, and it's very good, especially too because it becomes a flex pick in there too. So now you don't know where he's going to be going next time he's picked up there. If you're trying to kind of put something in against that Fredrin, and he does withstand. He doesn't even really have to win his lane. He just has to not get bullied by a Yuzong, and he's doing that pretty effectively. Circling Eagle does land. And it looks like we might be in trouble. Winter trying to get away, gets pulled back in. Is he going to be able to find an escape? He doesn't. Gets picked up and off by a Sky there, and Mobile Wolf gets picked off by Chill Pill Dre. 2 kills to 3 right now. Exploitatos on the chase, looking for a kill, not able to find it just yet.
I mean, that's exactly what Exploitatos needed, was some comeback gold. But unfortunately, it did go onto Child Prey, which is not the best target, but I mean, it's a target nonetheless. I mean, the Heart Guard's going to be a lot stronger, that's for sure. We're going to see the Heart Guard coming out onto the top lane here with the Barrets. It's going to be a pushback. Maybe they're going to get the kill to Ixia with the flicker committed, though. I think she's just going to be just about fine.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. They kind of waste a lot of resources there trying to push into that tower, not able to get a kill or too much pressure on that tower either. So kind of a little bit of wasted. So they're gonna have to regroup and retry again. You can see kind of at the bottom a little bit of a skirmish going on there. Still the same fight there. This is what I was talking about. The Fredrin doesn't really need to win his lane. He just needs to not get bullied. And Yuzong still kind of having a pretty rough time here dealing with it.
You know that Metal Gear Solid meme, like, standing here, I realized. You know, they're just punching blows to each other all the whole time. We're going to see the real world manipulation. Oh, I mean, this carry is in so much.
Is fighting for his life. I don't think he's going to see a way out here. Gets picked off. Noms right now.
Oh, there it is. Oh, the
big pop up there. Look at the damage. Sky pays for that kill with a trade of their own. And now we're looking for the objective here. Are we going to be able to find it? Not able to. The Retri Fu is strong with Mobile Wolf, but the Black Dragon swooping into here, not able to find an escape. He might be regretting that decision to dive into the back line of Team Ace as they are getting chopped out. Last Insanity comes out, does not find a kill. Chill Pill Dre finds his first death now, and Appraiser's Wrath finds a Black Dragon on the side of our screen. We are still continuing here, trying to find a kill onto Mobile Wolf to answer it with something. Ren's in trouble, gets slowed down, and the damage coming from Sky.
Oh man, that rotation by Somar, but on the Fredrin here, it was more than worth it. That huge Appraiser's Wrath, just shutting down any sort of attempts to fight back with the real world manipulation. Oh, the Winter does have the Purify, but she's gonna get taken out by the flicker combo of this Eve. What a play. Oh man,
so aggressive are they? 3K gold up right now at the 6-minute mark, and you can see right now they're not really even afraid. They got great control. I'm really in awe of how well this Matilda is kind of playing. Oh My Angel doing a great job of getting vision, being aggressive, and not really shying away, and still even being able to escape as well.
Okay, I just wanted to talk about that last fight there. Team Exploitatos were doing such a good job of like taking down that Faraga armor from the X-Borg in the middle of that fight. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but if you do take out the shield and you make out the Last Insanity pop early, it does half the damage only. So it's definitely worth focusing them out. And just because that happened, they managed to continue the team fight and carry on getting these valuable comeback kills.
Ooh, Chill for the Dread might be caught here. Big Taunt comes out there, and an Eternal Guardian comes out, and a stun onto, I believe that's Mobile Wolf. They're trying to get away, trying to take that aggro away from his team. They get pulled back in. Appraiser's Wrath does not land, and they get a kill. Black Dragon coming just a little moments too late for the fight. He just wanted to say hello.
Yeah, for sure. Then, man, if that Appraiser's Wrath landed, that would have been actually so huge. For the side of Team AC. But the man fight! Max win!
They just stood in the middle of the ring and started throwing punches at each other. They wanted to see who would drop first. And unfortunately for Exploitatos, that was Renz.
Oh, the Circling Eagle comes out with the puppet strings as well. We're gonna see the full barrage comes out. Oh, there's the combo with the Guiding Winds. It's gonna be able to do enough. Yes, it will. Lailu gets taken down by that sick combo, as well as the flicker coming in from Somar with the taunt coming up with the energy eruption, as well as the real one manipulation is gonna come out. It's gonna take down Winter as they're gonna go for the chase here. Turtle being taken down in the backlines here so far. Hot God comes out. Might be a bit of a weird one. Don't know if they can follow this up.
Yeah, that heart's guard. I think Angela just wanted a better view of the fight that was going on, so they just jumped up on top of Yuzong's shoulders there.
Oh, the bandage eruption!
Circling Eagle diving into the tower, picks up the kill onto the roam of Exploitatos.
Oh man, that was a 3-man energy eruption, but we're gonna see the Deton's Welcome coming out onto the first Somar. I mean, he's been doing so much this game. Taking him out is a good idea, and they finally get him. Full barrage committed though. Reigns manages to make it out, but not so lucky for Winter. As now Maxwin's gonna go in with the Last Insanity, and there's no chase, there's no running away from that one, my friend.
Yeah, a good pick up there. I mean, when it comes to the draft too, picking up that X-Borg, he absolutely shreds. Once he gets those full stacks onto you, he's just doing nothing but true damage down onto you. And for Barat's, that's a huge issue for him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've definitely seen that matchup coming out like a lot here. You're gonna see a bit of a blue buff raid. I don't think they can contest this one. They don't have the Barats in position either. But the puppet strings, along with the
that's unfortunate. Circling. Yeah. Oh wow! Actually able to, especially with that speedy light will, able to put on a decent amount enough of damage there. A little bit of a low in the form of some. Oh my God! As I say that, from a bush, Max absolutely turns Winter to dust.
Oh man, yeah, I think you were just about to say you saw some recall action there. Deton's Welcome with the Hot God. Comes in, pulls back to Max Win. I think he's not gonna make it out of this one. Pops the full barrage as well. But getting a bit aggressive there with the plays, but there's the Last Insanity. Renz. I mean Renz, bro. I don't know. It's not easy to play this game on this carry.
Right now it's kind of a bad way for the Exploitatos. I mean, we're still getting the kills off, but definitely not able to kind of put them into objectives. From the backside, Zaran with a Black Dragon swooping in and out, more or less to kind of fend off the rest of Team Ace here. Oh, we have another Circling Eagle comes in, does connect on to the marksman up there. And is that going to be enough? Oh, we do have a Daytona's Welcome. Is that going to be enough to kind of burst them down? We're looking for Black Dragon comes in, is able to pick up the kill onto Samar. Now we're on the chase. Oh, my Angel trying to fend off this attack, and you can see Mobile Wolf kind of coming in here from the flank to support his teammate, and the rest of Exploitatos are gonna back off. 18-10, Exploitatos fighting for some action here at the 10-minute mark.
Oh, we're gonna see real manipulation trying to take that blue buff away. I think. Oh no, it doesn't manage to secure it. Even without the retribution, still manages to get it. But we've been seeing this Hot God. I mean, that is a matchup that Barris doesn't want to take against Xbox. But with this Hot God, that extra amount of survivability, he's actually managing to live. As we're gonna see Winter taking out Oh My Angel. Whew. I mean, Exploitatos are really doing really well here with the Deton's Welcome, and they're gonna be able to take down Max Win as well. I mean, this is the comeback that they need here.
Yeah, doing well right now. We have 5 kind of charging at the mid lane. They just need to make sure that they don't make a mistake. Don't get too close to the tower. Black Dragon is out, more or less used as an escape. You can see here comes the last Insanity looking for a target. He's not going to be able to find one just yet, but you can see Somar diving and gets destroyed. Absolutely. Now, as the Lord is kind of fighting in, we're able to fight down this mid lane and a Lord, and now going to look to try to push and get some type of advantage onto this mid tower.
This carry is definitely starting to scale into that late game sort of percent damage, especially against that Fredrin who loves building that HP. We can definitely see it coming out, that matchup coming out. Unfortunately, not getting the middle tower here though, even after winning such a great fight. Team Ace are doing a very good job of protecting their turrets. I mean, they did have the Lord advantage there, and Exploitators did need to take that out, so that might explain why they sort of couldn't really push any further than the middle lane turret.
Well, and that just comes to show when it comes to experience of teams to know when to kind of what they need to do to push. As we say that, Zoran in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna have to try to back off here. Real world manipulation has been laid out. Last Insanity gonna try to put the finishing touches. Finds himself a Black Dragon on the menu, and then uses Matilda's second ability to go ahead and get himself back out of harm's way. Speaking of that, you see Matilda does get pushed back. Circling Eagle comes in, finds 2 to go ahead and disable them while their team picks up this purple buff.
I mean, that's like the 4th time I've seen this. Angela use puppet on a string on a flying, on a circling eagle target. It's kind of an interesting interaction just seeing this. It's literally like a puppet on a string, you know. It's like this circling eagle being. Oh, Pulseplay gets taken out here. Max Windex a double kill.
Yeah,
I mean, the fight has just turned pretty much. Like, I mean, Team Ace is back on the ball here.
Yeah, I mean, they're just starting to use this Matilda a little bit more aggressively now. You can see all of them kind of using that guiding wind to kind of get themselves in better position here. Black Dragon is out. Is going to be enough. Look at the damage sitting here and being laid out. There are bodies everywhere. 3 of them are Exploitatos sitting in front of the tower. This might be a wrap as Team Ace looking to put the finishing touches on this core. Zoran trying to fend off this attack. He gets chewed up, and this might be a wrap. We have a Guardian on the floor. Mini Lord trying to fend off this attack, and another tower goes down. There's only 1 left for the Exploitatos, and we're actually looking to make a little bit of a comeback. They actually did find themselves a kill. Oh, and you can see the damage coming out there. Another real world manipulation laid down, and a last Insanity. That's going to be the finishing touches on this core. GG's to team. Oh, they're looking for kills here, right?
I mean, okay. I was getting worried there. I was getting quite worried that teammates might have thrown that one. But yeah, unfortunately for Team Exploitatos, Team Ace does take this best of 3 series 1-0.
I'm just happy we lasted as long as we did there. I'm actually really happy with the draft and kind of how much they were able to kind of come back there. But man, like I was saying, the experience, and you can tell when it comes to a lot of the skill factors. The Oh My Angel, I mean, didn't get the MVP here, but MVP for me, because right from the start to the end of that match, doing everything they could to make sure that they were being a ferocious thorn in the side of Exploitatos, making sure that they were getting vision, making sure that they were basically using that circling eagle on cooldown to make sure they were slowing down the enemy and then helping their Team Ace to kind of close the distance with them as well.
I mean, and shout out to Soma, man. Like Fredrin XP lane, we haven't seen that in such a long time, but he was landing like 3-man energy eruptions left, right, and center, just controlling the hell out of Exploitatos there and landing huge appraisers rats that were changing the tides of the team fight so beautifully. So yeah, my MVP actually goes to Soma, man. As much as he got the silver, I really like how he played that game.
Yeah, it was a high kill game too. You definitely could tell they were going for kills at the end right there.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised on like the comeback. I thought they were actually going to swing the tide into their favor.
Yeah, I was about to ask
who's
that.
The Exploitatos. That Angela and the Brats combo was actually pretty nutty.
Yeah, I'm really happy with. We had a little discussion about drafting and how to kind of take advantage of the meta here. I'm really happy with that pick. I have a feeling though, Lightning's not going to strike twice with a team like Team Ace, so I'm expecting some of our things to get banned out and maybe See if Exploitatos can adjust.
I mean, I was quite sad that we didn't see any Attack on Titan heroes, man. I have a list full of Attack on Titan quotes to go through, so
Oh,
I need to
gosh.
see some fannies.
Oh,
some
man.
fannies.
In English or Japanese?
No, English. The only things I'm saying in Japanese are the obvious ones that you somehow don't know, which are Shinzo Sasageyo. I mean, they say that in game, in the skins in game. Even if you set the language to English, if you chill on the skin page, even if they're in English, they do say Shinzo Sasageyo. You know.
Dude, you actually
You say it with so much
sound
emphasis.
just like it. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He says it like with a twang of
Yeah.
like a nice accent for Japanese. So I'm just kind of
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds good.
It's the weeb's life for me, bro.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're gonna see some. We're gonna see this Matilda being banned up. I mean, that makes sense. My Angel was doing so much work on that hero, and with that circling eagle, making such amount of space for his team to take turtles, objectives, and just generally being a pain in the ass for the side of Exploitators. So I'm happy to see that being banned up.
Yeah, and then you see the Nana being taken out by the opposite side as well. Go ahead, Wheezy.
Yeah, the Nana being taken out. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to see how they do kind of going forward. Like when you ban out the Matilda, this is similar to what we've been seeing in the NACT spring season so far, just a high value pick. The Guinevere is still available on the table. We know how much of a threat that can be. So I wonder if that's going to be able to walk through or if it's going to be banned out. Do we see a high prioritized carry again? Will that be an option? I mean, there's still a lot of meta on the table for grabbing. And honestly, the most that we've kind of seen profit is picks like the Aurora, which is still available. I wonder if that's going to be banned out, or is that going to be a possible first pickup from the Exploitatos? Did you have an Aurora in your guys's in your game planning private?
So the biggest thing I want to say the weakness that we had once we all got together and started practicing is that they like to go with comfort picks instead of meta. So Aurora was one of the first ones on the list where we came up to one of those like, so guys, can we pick Aurora? They're like, I don't play Aurora. Like, man, we're gonna need to pick this up. So we're gonna need to get to so we're gonna see if maybe they can. We might actually have an answer for it. I'm not actually sold as much on the Aurora sometimes, just because I feel like she can still be picked off pretty easily. The one thing that is a problem is that dang passive of hers now, where it's basically like having a winter trunction coming stock on a hero.
I mean, I don't know if you caught me earlier in the stream. I basically called it worse Melina Blessing, like compared to Nana. You know, it's like you get more HP, but you're stuck, bro. You can't move, and then it's really easy for the enemies to sort of set up spells on top of it when you're just about to respawn.
Yeah, I'll say, but you are invulnerable for a little minute. So when it comes to like the engagements, if your team can pick them off, then hey, I mean, it's kind of like an immortality if you think about it.
Yeah, true. But we're gonna see a Minotaur being banned up here, especially with that Diggy being banned out. It's a good idea to start picking up this high win rate hero for themselves, as well as the Tigreal as well. But both teams are taking full advantage of the fact that this little evil bird with the owl is taken out.
Yeah, showing their roams
What a name.
a little early. It's going to be interesting to watch. I mean, when you take out the Diggy, the Minotaur can definitely profit. I mean, so can the Tig, though. So, I mean, it just kind of screams get a carry, in my opinion. When you see a Tig and you see a beefier roam, you definitely want somebody that can soak into their tankiness. And I think the carry would be a possibly good answer. Claude. Maybe.
Now,
well, actually, I don't know about the Claude because the Minotaur in the knockup.
Tigreal has remained. I feel like I'm cursed because I've played this game as long before Tigreal is in his current form. So the fact that Tigreal can close the distance so quickly now with flickering on his implosion always surprises me. I'm like, there's so many times that an implosion will come on. I'm like, guys, we're clear, we're good, and then he just flickers on top of us, and I'm like, bro, why did I not remember this this change? He
always has the most explosive sets, though. Tig sets are always satisfying to see, bro. Like they're always great to watch when somebody does the flicker implosion. Yeah, I would definitely say he's a fun one to actually see. Just like a Kufra set is pretty fire to see as well. But what we're seeing so far, Marksman has been slotted up. They are going to go in for that Brody. We got to see who they're going to kind of go up against it with. Do we see the carry coming out, gentlemen? Time will tell. They do have their last pick for the second phase. They're going to go in for the Claude, though, instead. So,
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There it is.
Hey.
Patakae.
Oh,
Let's
gosh.
go.
He is ready.
do you know what? Do you know what that means in English?
Yeah, it
or
means
no?
fight. It means fight.
Oh,
Like,
Interesting.
like Aaron's so obsessed with fighting, and he's like, fight, fight. You know, that sort of stuff.
You know my traits.
But yeah, I mean, interesting thing. They gave the Titan pants, man. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm okay with it. I don't know.
That's so wild.
Yeah, we gotta
Oh
see
my
some.
God.
He's got like these red pants. Everyone's kind of like weirded out by it, you know. Like they're used to seeing the Titan full on naked, but like he's got some pants. I think it must be some sort of censorship thing that Moonton sort of gave it. So yeah, I mean, everyone's like sort of like saying, "Why did they give him pants, man?"
I didn't even notice.
I'm not
I didn't
sure
even
it's
look down there to
so-
see.
I
That's
wasn't
so
too
funny,
upset
though.
about it.
It's so funny. I like that they have the colossal titan.
Is banning.
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
Yin,
yeah.
though. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's something I wanted to talk about as well. Was this Valentina pick? I mean, you guys were talking about we see a Tig, we see a Tigreal, pick the carry, but I'm thinking to myself, hey, where's the Valentina? These are both like ultimates you really want to steal on this hero, and I would have liked to seen it come out, but it will be banned up by Team Ace.
Dang,
Yeah, for me,
that's a
I
good
feel
pick.
like it was really interesting because we had discussed, we had some discussions before about certain counters and where our weaknesses were. I know we've had trouble against Faramis, and I think that is why Ren's picked up this Claude in answer to kind of hope that we could kind of fend off a Faramis if it came up here. So I'm really happy with that pick. And then we see the CCs getting out there. Ruby, bro, the CC that she's able to put out, I don't know how people do it because I feel like Ruby needs a few items before she becomes that tanky centric CC machine that she's able to be. Oh, and then we take out a Yuzong. It'd be very interesting. Oh, Benedetta, I absolutely hate seeing this in the lane sometimes. The mobility, the ability to block and negate attacks and get around the map, it's absolutely like it's crazy to see on especially some of these great Benedetta players.
And yeah, the skill cap's even higher when it comes to that immunity that you were talking about. Like countering CC and then stunning yourself is such a strong thing to do on a high skill Benedetta player. It could turn team fights literally by itself.
Yeah, and it's a higher skill hero. I would say kind of trickles into a little bit of a higher skill. I would say. No, it looks like they may not actually go for it though. I think it's just a little bit of a showcase, so we got a little excited. But hey, I mean, if they slot this one in, that's even a higher skill. Play the Gushin. He's definitely gonna be a little bit more challenging to pull off. We did see a Gushin play today though. Kush played Gushin in the NACT spring. Yeah, cushion. There you go. It's like a couch cushion.
A cushion.
But yeah, he did really well. Honestly, he had a lot of damage. It's good magic damage, especially because there's no magic damage dealer so far slotted for the side of Team Ace, which provides that good balance. He can really be a threat in the early phase. Now, I really want to see how they kind of play into it. You going for the Martis? You want is it the skin?
Let me get my Levi quotes out here.
Oh man.
I was gonna say too, the Gujin works, even the Harley sometimes too, just because of the changes that kind of have nerfed the radiant armor. So there's not really a big counters for them. Even Chang'e too kind of has had a little room to shine in the current meta. So it's gonna be very interesting to see if there's gonna be especially I don't know how good Sky is. I'm assuming that if you're gonna pick it up in a mid lane, you're gonna have those fast hands needed to kind of get yourself around and in and out of trouble here.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little bit changed. You mentioned Harley, we may be able to see it, but no, they're gonna go in for Ling
Oh my god.
instead. I haven't
what a
actually got to
team.
see a good Ling match in a while. But hey, I mean that means that's a lot of mobility that they're gonna have in their favor. They're running the double assassin
Triple
combination.
assassin, bro.
A little, is it triple?
I mean,
it is triple,
Yen,
right?
I feel like Yin is more of an assassin, really. You know, I mean, he is an
Is he?
assassin fighter type. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he classified more as a fighter. But yeah, I would say Yeah, they have a very strong frontline composition, though. I feel like the back line is really going to boil down to Mobile Wolf and really sinking in and getting the marksman, getting the mage as well. But oh, I don't know. It'll be a little tricky, bro. I feel like when I see these heroes, like I don't really see them working well together. So like a synergized comp when it comes to their skills. They're just more like go in and burst somebody down instantly. But I mean, if Tig can get the set, I guess hey, it could possibly work out.
Well, I was
like
about
the
to, yeah, I was about
composition
to say
from
the
other side,
opposite.
though.
I was
Go
about to
ahead.
say the opposite there. Tigreal gets a set. You've got Brody who can just throw an ability out. He's marked. That means he's marked whoever Tigreal has set, and it could be 2 or 3 people. That's immediate. A ton of stacks that he can have there. And then you've got Gujin who can throw out his I forgot what the second ability is. Throw out his knives, and you're basically hitting all the targets there and doing damage to everybody on an AoE kind of scale there.
Yeah, I believe it's called.
It's gonna be
Shadow Blade
interesting.
Slaughter.
I don't think I've ever seen these 5 run together on a team. Like this type of setup. But hey, history's in the making for sure. The Yin and the XP lane though. How do y'all kind of feel about Yin so far with current meta?
I mean, he's being buffed quite a lot. Just in terms of his ulti, though, my turn has been like reduced a significant amount of time by its ult cooldown. But I feel like I've been playing him a bit. It still feels like he deals with the same sort of problems that he's always dealt with. But we're gonna see First Blood being picked up by Renzi in quite a close sort of fight.
Yeah. I mean, Yin has always been one of those. I dare call him gimmicky. Like, I mean, there's ways to use him, but he's very situational. There's a lot of counters. Let's just say that there's a lot of counters for what he can provide out there, and then you're losing somebody during one of these fights as well.
The one good thing I can give Yin though is that he counters a lot of what the meta supports. Right, with a heart guard, when you throw a heart guard on someone and you use my turn on him, it takes away the Angela. That could be said the same thing about the Florin as well with the Bloom. The Bloom doesn't really work on an ally that is inside the my turn, as well as the Diggy. You know, if you take out the Diggy with my turn, you know, you can't. He has no more access to help his team with the time journey. So I'm like surprised that this hero is not really that meta, even though it counters these big support heroes.
I could see the use for it. I just feel like in order to pull that off, it's a lot harder to kind of do. Speaking of pulling things off though, man, a battle on the bottom side, it's just been like a one-on-one matchup like this. Usually you see them play a little safer, but man, they're just going at it. I think he wants to regain that death that Rince took away from him. But yeah, normally a marksman falling within the first minute and 30 seconds, it's not really what you want to have happen, but there goes the torn apart memories. Oh, whoa, he's short on the money. Oh my goodness.
My gosh.
Russian roulette. Max win with the kill to even it out. Both gold laners taking a death and a kill from each other.
Oh man, as we're gonna see the turtle fight starting out by both teams here. Who is gonna get the retribution? The Frigid Glacier comes out. It's gonna be Mobile Wolf taking it down. Shadow Blade Slaughter doing a decent amount of damage here, but I don't think he's gonna be able to follow up much more. We're gonna see that Aurora passive coming out here. It's gonna use the flicker to get away though. We're gonna see. Oh my angel! The long range decimation. Take it round 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is true.
That's the value you get out of a Martis, especially when it comes to early game. Once he starts getting, I mean, as soon as you're in a team fight and somebody gets to like half health, it's time for your team to just start running and spreading, because a Martis is going to start picking up kill after kill after kill. As you can see there, he's able to pick it up, but good distancing by the side of Team Ace, able to kind of create that distance, not letting him get too many devastations off.
Just as Levi said to Captain Owen in that season 3, he said to Owen, "I can still take him down without a problem." He was talking about the Beast Titan, and the Beast Titan in this case is the enemy.
Hold on now. Not everybody's on season 3. Slow down.
I'm sorry.
What in the world, bro? Just like, oh my god.
Hey. I didn't spoil anything. I didn't say he did take him down.
Oh.
We apologize on behalf of Moontune for spoiling any seasons that you guys may not have watched just yet.
Anyway, I didn't spoil anything, man. I'm still safe. We're gonna big knockout coming out from Tig here. I don't know who the red buff went to actually.
But looks like Lulu. Mobile Wolf does fall. He is gonna get off that decimation. Motor Coil's in. Onto Angel the stun. Another decimation out. Lulu with the double on fire, man. Like Private mentioned, Oh,
my
there goes
Oh my
Colossal
god.
Titan staring at everybody, letting them know he means business. But
Oh,
he's
this
able to
is it.
maintain that distance. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be able to take him out. There goes Aurora rushing in, able to draw the kill. Down goes Somar. But Private was right on the money when he mentioned how much of an impact the Martis has in the early game. Well, bro, we're only 4 minutes in, right? And he already has 4 kills. That's a kill every single minute. And that's that's most of the kills on his team. 60%.
Did you guys see the pants?
The pants? Oh, I didn't look for the pants.
Yes, we saw the pants.
We'll have to wait for Somar to get a kill with the my turn so that we can have some good pants action. But Mobile Wolves in the meanwhile, we'll take out the turtle.
Yeah, Turtle is going to fall. You are seeing both teams battling it out, trying to claim some of these objectives. The first turret on the bottom side did fall, though, which is going to give a little bit of an advantage over to Team Ace in terms of the map control, but not much. You are seeing Exploitatos leading by 3 kills, and also, but they're down in the economy. They're down by about 2,000 gold. Mobile Wolf is going to rush in on the 1v1. Ren's a little bit of an overextension, does have the BMI, but may not be able to get out of there. Is going to force out the tips of blades. Motorcross is going to go in. Mobile Wolf will get the kill, finds Renz, and able to finch Poise out of there as Max Win takes a turret.
Oh, here we go. Maybe we're gonna win this. See the pants?
Oh, there's the pants!
No. Oh, no. Almost
No, he had
forward
no
there.
pants in that one. My goodness, what?
Are you sure? I mean, maybe they changed
Are
it.
you
Just
sure about that? That might be a.
What version of Mobile Legends did you download? Whose stack was this?
This is Blue Stacks from Ohio, bro. Wait, is that still a meme? And is that still like a meme for you guys, for you Americans? It's like the Ohio
What?
meme. I'm not sure. But anyway, like stuff being from Ohio is kind of like low quality. Anyway, I'm going off track here. We're gonna see Grushin coming in straight away, going with the Shadow Blade Slaughter, trying to get something done, but not being able to do too much damage. Bravest Fighter coming out as well, doing a decent amount of damage on the back lines here. Lilu maybe looking for the
Looking
decimation.
for the decimation, finds it onto Max Win, and now looking for another client here. Is he gonna be able to serve some justice in the?
Oh, but the implosion!
He gets outplayed.
Oh my angel. With the implosion outplay. Oh my god. That's what happens when you get too greedy for those decimations, bruv. That is the classic. That is the we can see this
Observe
lever.
your greediness.
Oh, we're gonna see the my turn coming in from Yin. Okay, let's look at the pants. They're the pants!
Oh,
You see them?
there's the pants. Oh, those aren't pants, those are shorts.
Oh, well, I guess you have a different. Well, I mean, I guess a
Oh
different.
my gosh.
That was interesting, though. Yeah, it's funny that they added that. But in the mid lane, battle on the way. Oh, my Angel is going to take down Minotaur. And now, Romer taking down a Romer. What are the coincidences of that? But you are going to see the turtle spawn in 8-7 on the scoreboard. So far, map control still in favor for Team Ace, even though the kills are more toward Exploitatos. We got to see these kills kind of translate into some of the neutral objectives. If Exploitatos wants to have a shot and not make this a one-sided story, will they contest this turtle, though?
Yeah, this is probably kind of the problem that we saw from the first game too. Still able to kind of match when it came to like the fights, but not actually translating a lot of the kills and these successful fights into actual tower pushes, into actual turtles. And that's where Team Ace is actually really shining in this game, same as last.
But Ren's going for the 1v1 versus 1 trade here. It was Maxman taking out Zaran, but his friend Ren's came in to take the shutdown kill there. So a great sort of trade. I feel like that was just generically even when it came to that.
Yeah, and speaking of even, I mean, the kills are not painting what we're seeing currently so far on the map. You are going to see a big battle on the way, though. Whoa, he grabbed him into the my turn just in time. But Bravest Fighter is on the way, possibly going to get the kill. Zaran will draw that, takes him out of the my turn. Overall, still leading in kills, but it's still, we need to see it translate into objectives. I will say, though, they are hanging in there. They're putting up a fight. Maybe if they get a little bit lucky on these engagements, it can eventually turn into a neutral objective. Because you already see the battle on the way. Two Blaze goes down. Mobile Wolf is going to find Liu. And Zaran's going to go ahead and hit a quick 180. Doesn't want any parts of that.
Okay, listen. So he's on his Eren Yeager training arc here, guys. We gotta give him some fighting powers here. He's gonna go through his character arc and he's gonna carry this game, I believe.
Wait, but isn't Aaron a bad guy? No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
spoiling
whoa,
anything.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
Wait
whoa.
a minute.
Why? Hey.
Wait.
Well, hold on there. I apologize on behalf of Moonton on my side here for any sort of spoilers that might be added into here. We're going to see the My Turn coming out. I don't know who it took. But we're going to see the implosion coming in onto Martis with the Frigid Glacier follow-up. It's actually pretty big. Any decimations? It's not going to be on the right target, though. Slightly trying to fight for his life right here. But Wolf will finally take him out. Going to see Ling using his ulti there. Sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but it's going to be a Winter with the double kill. Oh, man. That is a bloodbath. But just bodies falling left, right, and center. 2-for-2 trade.
Yeah, as you're going to see Max Win take out the Minotaur. 2-for-2 trade indeed. 12-11. But it's slowly may be able to translate into Exploitatos' favor, right? They're still holding on to that mid lane. And if they can just find a way to get to the back line, we often see time and time again, teams that have the advantage in the early, that play too aggressive, start to make mistakes. And when those mistakes happen and they overextend, you can possibly get a pick off and start kind of equalizing the economy and also pushing forward. We are still seeing overall Team Ace taking advantage of the neutral objectives with little to no contest. That is the Lord being taken down, but it's not going to be an enhanced one, so won't be the heaviest hitter. It may possibly open up the opportunity for them to take that tier 2 turret for the mid lane, but I'm still going to give it to Exploitatos. I feel like with the way they're fighting, at least, once there's no turrets and it's just an all-out bloodbath, they could turn this around if it gets to the late game.
The big opportunity will come if because you have a highly dive composition from the side of Team Ace, and the only way you're really going to be able to take advantage of that is with the major amount of CC that you have coming from Winter, coming from Chill Pill Dre. You can back up, you can put some of that. Oh, as we see here,
oh, there
we're
it
looking
is.
at an implosion from 4 men, and the damage coming out. We do have a blazing duet on the side trying to put on some damage. It's not going to be enough, and that is 4 members down, 5 members down for Exploitatos.
Oh my god.
Just as I was talking about what we needed to do for some type of hope, yanked out of our hands quickly. Oh, Jesus, Sommer.
Oh, man. It's that character arc, bro. He came through, he conquered all of his objectives in life, and he's going to be able to help his team come out on top on this one. And it's going to be a it's going to be a 2-0 at this point, I think. I mean, if the game ends, the game's not ending. Lord's not hitting the base. They actually managed to de-aggro it. And, okay, I am completely corrected here.
They're playing with fire. They are playing with fire. They allowed this game to be extended, but I'm not going to say that was the right decision because I wouldn't necessarily say that Exploitatos has been playing bad. I think they've just been having a harder time translating to these objectives. But again, the later this game goes, these objectives are not going to matter. Like maybe the Luminous Lord may be used as bait, but it's not really going to be that much of a threat. Like they're going to fight it out in more of a 5v5 down to the wire, and they can possibly beat them there, especially with that Martis, and we see how quick he can rack up them kills.
Yeah, something I wanted to just point out before we get into the team fight here was that even though Lilu was very quick on the Mortal Coil to cancel out that implosion, it still seemed to go so far on the side of Team Ace here. Surprisingly so. I mean, I can't believe that implosion actually whiffed, man. I was hyped to see some cool action.
All right, Private, we need a motivation speech for your team to turn this around. You got to hype
right
them
now,
up.
successfully, the Exploitatos are lulling the enemy into a false sense of security. Implosion comes in. Is this the end of Exploitatos? It looks like it could be down 1 by 1, and this is the core being whittled down. This is the end for the Exploitatos. GG to Team Ace.
Oh my goodness, French fries at the end, but overall it was a very interesting match to watch nonetheless. Exploitatos, they went against Team Ace. I mean, Team Ace is a very heavy hitter in the NACT, and Exploitatos, like we said, Private, some amazing members from your community, right? Giving it their all. And,
yes,
yeah,
I'm very proud of them for participating in this. So GG's to them, but also to Team Ace, who played a spectacular game and pretty much put on a clinic for getting those kills and making sure that you're transitioning them into objectives.
Private's gonna go over there. He's gonna go over there and yell at him once we end the stream. Huh? I put money on.
I told you.
No, that was awesome, though, honestly. Good match.
Okay, I can see you hovering over that bronze medal coming in from Soma there with your mouse.
Did you? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, what do you think, Aiko? That was a pretty hype series. What are your thoughts on that sort of whole game?
It was wild. It was wild. A team private put together, just out of nowhere for a KOL, tournament. I feel like they did pretty well against Team Ace, a team that's, known in North America. And I mean, hey, it was a great show there at the end.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It was entertaining, and who doesn't like to see something entertaining? Who do we got next, G?
We got Apex Predators versus Sovereign here. So it's
Sovereign. Sovereign sounds familiar. I feel like they're an NACT team, right?
I don't know. I don't know if I seen them in the NACT. I seen the Apex in the NACT.
Yeah, they were in there. They got knocked out, I think.
Let me run through the team. Let me run through the team names here. We got.
Oh yeah, they did. They got taken out by After Hours. Why are you laughing?
I thought
you guys in your like funny. What blew me away was like when you guys are like spoiling stuff, and then Lucy just came out of nowhere and was like, whoa.
I'm still watching One Piece, bro.
Oh gosh.
Okay. You're gonna be there for a while, bro.
Yeah, I'm on episode 750.
Out of 2,000?
Shoot, I don't know. It's
Oh
up there,
dang.
though.
Sovereign said they DQ'd. Well.
Unfortunate.
Easy night. All right. Well, guys, thank you for showing up. Much love. This is the AOT tournament. We're gonna, end it there and go about our day. I believe. I think tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more AOTs, which should be. Take a look at the schedule. Let me see the official schedule here. All right, so tomorrow we got Bloodhounds participating. We got Masked Thieves participating. Royals, UK Shade went up against GG. They actually put up a decent fight, so I kind of want to see what they do. And then we got ACME and then Overskilled.
Overskilled did really good too.
Yeah, I mean, I almost thought that they were gonna take out GG. So crazy. But those are the games that are going to be coming tomorrow. They're going to be right after the NACT. As you can see, a lot of the teams are kind of tired after the NACT. So it just one of those nights. But all right, guys, from all of our channels, GG's and good night.
All right, appreciate you,
guys.
G.
Good night.
All right, awesome.
Do this thing.